Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have a lot of stuff to go and talk about. We'll also have probably a pretty good eventful rest of today too as well, because I'm going to be reaching out to try to get as much information as I could possibly go and give you guys out here for just a lot of different things floating around when it comes to the PS5 restocks and Xbox Series X restocks. But as well, I also do want to go do a little bit of stuff when it comes to GameStop, because we actually did have our drop happen earlier on today. I actually was able to go and tweet out about it and talk about it, which was very, very nice, because we've been in the lake house vibe. So it's been a little bit harder for me to go and find the spare time to go and do a lot of that stuff. So we actually did see the drop actually go overall pretty good, pretty nice. We're going to talk about that, talk about some stuff that I'm, in all honesty, going to have to maybe admit defeat on too when it comes to GameStop, and a few other little things all throughout this video. So if you guys all sit back, relax, and enjoy, and as well, usually for these types of videos, leave a comment down below if you guys did or did not go get a console, because there actually was some pretty major issues going on with GameStop all throughout today that I think actually did mess up a lot of folks. So a lot of cool stuff to talk about as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the brand new, or for the brand new PS5 giveaway, and also just for gaming news, restock news, and all that. Like the video itself, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below if you guys want to go and follow. Sign up for Weeble with a link down below. You guys can go and get free money with you guys going deposit. Of course, Coinbase if you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And like I said, all the Amazon links down below. So if you guys actually did go and miss it, we did know that there was a confirmed PlayStation 5 restock going on today. We unfortunately did not actually go and get to see the Xbox Series X's at all. It was kind of weird because all the pre-emails and kind of teasers for GameStop was more like next gen consoles. And I mean, I kind of get why they do it, because it kind of incites everyone. So even if anyone wanted the Xbox, they'd still be on the lookout for it. They may go and just YOLO buy a PS5 bundle. Like, I get it. I totally get it. But I do kind of like the idea a little bit more whenever you see GameStop being like, hey, PS5s and Xbox, or just PlayStation only drops or stuff like that. So, I mean, I think a lot of my community is more so trying to get the PlayStation 5. So at the end of the day, it's not the biggest deal or biggest worry, because I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys got happy for getting your consoles, getting your bundles, but at the same time too, it could be kind of nice if they could let us know a little bit earlier, like the day before. But we did at least know it was coming. I did make a video on it before, so hopefully a lot of you guys were, on top of that. That's why I always tell you guys to put on the notifications, or at least check the daily videos. We can at least go give you the biggest rumors and stuff like that throughout the week. But we actually did, as per usual, have some really weird issues going on from this GameStop drop. And I also want to go and say this too as well. I do kind of think the Pro might be getting more and more worth it for you guys that are just kind of like, you're just done with the grind, just want to get it done. You don't mind paying the extra bit of money for it. So we'll talk about that too as well. So number one, we actually had some pretty big issues throughout this entire GameStop drop, which I don't think I've ever actually seen before. Maybe I just haven't, maybe it was happening just only a few selected people, and it didn't happen like on the previous drops as much, but we saw this a lot. So if you guys saw this when you guys are trying to go and check out and buy stuff from your actual GameStop drop, this is over from Brandon. Thank you so much, Brandon, for even sending this to me. But we saw this happen a lot throughout this GameStop drop, where we've had issues before, just things not loading, or just overall like the Pro membership, Apple Pay glitches. Like there's always something. Like whenever I do these videos after Best Buy or GameStop, Amazon, there's always that something. Like these drops are hard, they're sought after, like websites crash, everything really weird. But this was actually, I think, the first time I've seen major issues with this, which basically, if you guys see, is you're trying your best to go and actually set up, check out for your console, for your bundles, whether it's the PS5 disc or PS5 digital. There's only, I think, actually only 2 bundles, but I mean, they were actually up for a decent amount of time for the Pro members, like 40 minutes or so. But basically, you also have the one or more of the products selected cannot ship to the address entered. Please review shipping address or products selected. So there's kind of 2 major things we saw from this one I just want to talk about in the video. Number one, some people were also stating that that point it was just out of stock, like there just wasn't any stock available anymore. So basically that's why a lot of people are having these issues, whereas in that awkward limbo of like there was some stock but also not some stock. So it's kind of like in the flickering on and off, like you basically had to wait for something to get canceled, and if you kept on spamming it you'd be fine. But on the secondary thing, I think some people were also stating you had to go have the proper full-on address. So what I mean by that is you need to go and actually have like instead of having like the 5 zip code, like the 77777, you'd have to do something like the more official proper one, where it's like 77777 dash like 2119. There's just like some, hopefully that's like not some random person's address or stuff like that. And they're like, wait, what's going on here? But I think that was actually the major issue that some people are having. So if you did not have the proper like full on address, you were actually having a little bit of issues and it wasn't actually shipping. So if you guys ever did go get the Pro membership for GameStop, I would actually recommending in the future you guys know the exact full on address like I said, the more official one that you put is basically there's like a secondary postal code. You sometimes, I've actually had to do that before business before for like also international stuff. So that might be the solution. That's what a lot of the rumors and a lot of people are saying we're kind of going on for that. So overall, I want to let you guys know, like leave a comment down below if you guys were good on the drop, had issues with the drop or whatever. But I did see a lot of people having this issue that I was talking about over here. And that kind of stinks because usually it's like a 2-week opportunity. It's like every other week, GameStop has some stock. So hopefully maybe if you guys had this issue, maybe then next week or in the 2 weeks from now, we'll maybe have a nice proper Xbox and PlayStation drop, or maybe even also a GPU drop, so a lot of you guys can go get your consoles. But I do think the drop itself was mostly good. As per usual, though, with GameStop, it does seem like it's after like the first 10-15 minutes, and then people start getting their consoles. So in theory, it should be like, at the top of the hour, like 11 a.m. EST. But for some odd reason, it usually takes them a little bit of time, maybe to like load the stock or update the website or kind of let like the traffic kind of slowly go on in. And then after around the 10-15 minute mark, we saw a lot of people confirming and getting their consoles. But I do want to go talk a little bit about the GameStop Pro, where I do think I was maybe kind of wrong off my first initial thoughts on it. So when I first saw the GameStop Pro, in all honesty, I kind of thought it was a little bit of a scam. Not necessarily like in a proper scam, like not they're going to be stealing your money. But I kind of thought the Pro was a little bit not as worthwhile because I was kind of on the sad side where GameStop was already doing bundles. They're already upcharging you. They're trying to go and sell you things like the random $20 GameStop gift card and stuff like that. So it's a little bit on the annoying side because I just don't necessarily like the idea of them having to go and, just basically take even more extra money on top of it because they're already upcharging you more compared to say like a Target that's like a $500, Best Buy that has individuals and bundles. And GameStop usually doesn't go and sell like individuals. They have on occasion before, but they don't usually do it. So when I forget my first impressions on the Pro, I mean, for actually having to pay even extra money just for a chance to get your console, I truly did think it was a little bit of a scam. I still kind of think it is, in my honest opinion, because they're already making so much money off you for selling a console and then also charging even more and then getting people in the ecosystem, etc., etc. I think you guys would probably agree, but I will go and say, especially because these last few GameStop drops have been Pro only, like this drop itself was a pure Pro. Like, I don't think, usually what happens is I believe the idea is it has like a 2-hour window for the Pro members to have a chance to go check out and get their consoles. And then usually after that whole little window is all done, if there is leftover stock, they'll release it out to the public. So it almost seems like at this point, GameStop turned pay to win. Or if you basically want to go get your drop, you want to go get your console, you have to go pay the money for it. And that's why I kind of think it's weird. I'm sure you guys probably agree. Like, I think in theory, it's actually kind of worth it if you just don't want to pay, like you just want to wait some more time. Like, you've been doing it for a while, doing it for a few months, and you just want to be like, whatever, I'm just committing. I'm just going to pay the extra $15. I don't mind. I don't care, whatever. Then I feel like at that mindset, it's not that bad. Like, you're kind of getting it done. You're kind of getting over it. Like, I get it. I totally get it. That's kind of the same thing for some people pay the extra money for a scalper, but at least for this, you also get a better price and better deal, and also you're getting it from official retailer. And as well, you could also even use the things like the PlayStation cards, PlayStation Plus cards, GameStop cards for future games, extra controller in the future if you have like kids or friends over. Like, there actually is like more of a benefit, I think, from buying from something like GameStop. So I'll maybe backed. I'm still like on the iffy. I'm sure you guys can tell, but I do want to say it does seem a little bit nicer and a little bit better. Just get the Pro. You're almost, I feel like you're almost guaranteed if you're there within the first like 30 minutes or so. There's always that chance you may have to wait for maybe like 2 or 3 drops, but as well, don't forget a lot of scalpers too also don't want to go for these because the profit margins aren't as high. So that also means that there's a lot less bots, a lot less scalpers, a lot less people just trying to go buy out all the additional stock because they just don't make as much money because they're already paying extra money on top of it for the bundles themselves. And then even if they just want to sell the console, then they also have to go deal with the weird, like, GameStop gift cards, extra controllers, and all that type of stuff. So I can understand why a lot of scalpers are like, I'm good. I'd rather go buy something from Amazon or Target if I can instead. So overall, I would say if you guys really, really want to, you guys could go and sign up for the GameStop thing. I'll maybe try to go and find a link down below if I can put on the video. I'll let you guys know about it and like put it whatever down there for you guys. But just letting you guys know, it does seem a little bit worth it if you're at that mindset of just like, I've been waiting for 8 months. I don't care. I just want to get it done so I don't have to, watch a bajillion YouTube videos, follow tweets, have a weird sleep schedule. Or if you're also at work, I know a lot of people work during a lot of these drops because, like, say this drops at 10 a.m. So I mean, a lot of people are at work. So some people are just like, whatever, I'll go and just pay the extra money, make sure I can go organize it and get it. So overall, I do think the drop itself was a pretty good drop. I did enjoy it. Like, it wasn't as bad besides the shipping issues, which hopefully could actually go and make it better in the near future in the next drop. And as well, We actually did see quite a few people in the community go and get the drop. So hopefully you guys all enjoy it. Hopefully you guys get to use your consoles, utilize your consoles. And if you guys do ever go get your consoles, please send me a tweet, send me a picture. I love seeing the setups. And as well, if you guys did or did not, leave a comment down below. And as well, we'll probably have a few more videos. I made a video earlier on today for Target because we are expecting a Target drop throughout this week. I'll probably have some more videos later on throughout today for some of that. So be on the lookout for some of our little side variety gaming and all that good stuff on the channel itself. And make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for some restock news, gaming news, and all that good stuff. I'm going to try my best to keep you guys informed, and overall, hopefully have even more drops in the near future. I love you guys all so much. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PS5 giveaway, Twitter and Twitch room as well, link down below. And of course, sign up for all the Amazon stuff down below for the PS5 disc controllers, all that stuff. And of course, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys.